Dave, congratulations. How satisfying to get that one over the line.
Well, I fell over the line in the end, but we'll certainly take it now. It's a very good win for me. My form ain't been good lately, and I didn't feel like I played that well, but I scrapped like mad. I haven't felt that great for the last couple of days, so yeah, delighted to come through.
And you mentioned not feeling too great. Has that just been under the weather, a little bit of
I
cold?
just woke up Monday morning with severe man flu, and you're a bloke, and you know what man flu's like, mate. You don't fancy getting out of bed, so. No, I've proper struggled with concentration. The headache's been bad, but it's a crucible. You can't just chuck the towel in, you know what I mean?
Was there any point during the match when it was particularly affecting you?
Oh, I was terrible last night. Yeah, I was really struggling. If I'd have walked out of here last night 6-3 down, I'd have been delighted. You know what I mean? To walk out of here 6-3 up was a huge bonus for me.
You say you were terrible, but you did start. You got in front and you front ran. So, it didn't seem to be affecting you early on.
Yeah, I think it's just a bit of luck, really. I just kept closing my eyes and hitting it, but no, I really enjoyed the challenge of struggling a little bit, to be honest with you. Joe's a class act. He plays the game properly. I really admire his game, so I knew it weren't going to be like playing somebody else who's a bit of a crazy potter or something, So just tried to not miss easy balls and play good safeties, and that was it,
Did you have a different approach coming back today? Again, was it just trying to dig in and get through it?
Just purely dig in and get 10 on the board. I'd like to have finished stronger in the end. It's quite surprising because I felt so really calm and in control of myself, actually. I'm surprised I kept butchering a few like that, but that's a crucible, I'm not a veteran here. I'm not used to it. It is totally different to playing in anyway. I played in a German Masters final, 3,000 people, and it's nothing like the Crucible. That's a brilliant venue, the Berlin. It really is. Well, the Crucible's special,
And so how special is this to get a win here? Have it been a few years since you last won at the Crucible?
No, it's massive for me, really. To think I was off the tour 7-8 years ago, and I've managed to get myself in the 16, and I'm in the second round here playing the defending champion up next. It's all to play for. I've got nothing to lose now at all. It's been a good year. Just hopefully I can play a bit better, because I'm certainly going to need to.
And you mentioned playing the defending champion. Is that an additional spur, or do you not look at it like that?
Yeah, massive. I mean, obviously I'm a massive underdog. We know this. If we can somehow pull it off, I'm big news for a day. You know what I mean? It's what I've worked really hard now. These are the situations I want to be in. I used to shirk them a little bit, but I'm not bothered by it. This is where I want to be now. You know what I mean? Just trying to do as well as I can.
And what's been that change? Is it being sort of off the tour and stuff like that, and now you appreciate and you relish those occasions?
Yeah, I never really. Well, I used to work and that, then I mess about and do little bits in between. But at the end of last year, I was really fed up with the game, to be honest with you, and I could have walked away no problem. Steve Feeney's helped me turn a corner. He got me enjoying the game again. I realised kind of what I might have been doing a little bit wrong. I still make massive errors and I still play rubbish now and again, you know what I mean? But I don't worry about it so much, and I always go back to the practice table and work on it,
How close were you to packing it in?
Well, I say it all the time, really, but I think I am one of these people that could generally just walk away, not all that fussed, to be honest with you, because I'm not really in love with snooker. I'm just trying to make a good living for me and my family, you know what I mean? But obviously I say that, I don't totally mean that. Of course I love snooker, it hurts, I'm passionate about it, I want to do well, and for many years I just weren't doing any good, and I felt like I could always do a bit better, you know what I mean? I know I'm not going to be the greatest player in the world by any stretch, but I always knew I could do a little bit better, and I'm starting to show that.
And what are you going to take into this match against Mark? Is it a couple of days of rest, just try and get better and then go again?
Yeah, massively just get home, rest up. My little girl's birthday, first birthday Thursday, so go and get her a nice cake and some balloons and spend the morning. Well, no, we'll have a little do after the Worlds is finished. I'm going to come back up Thursday. I think I play Friday, so come back up and then get back on the practice table.
So you're hoping that do's postponed for as long as possible?
Right, it is. Yeah, definitely.
And just a word on Mark and the challenge that awaits there. How tough's that one going to be? We've mentioned he's the defending champion, but the way he's playing at the moment, did you see any of his first round match?
To be honest with you, I never really know. I didn't see it. Mark's he's one of the greatest players ever. You don't really need to say much more. He's a very clever player. I'm going to have to certainly get my scoring boots back on and start potting them long balls again and get scoring. That's the only way I'll have a chance to compete, I guess.
And if you were to beat Mark, where would that rank in wins in your career?
I don't know, we'll see after the event, mate. I don't know, let's not get carried away.
And I don't want to have to bring up that World Open final against Mark, but how good would it be to get one over on him?
Do you know what? No, I don't look at it like that. Mark beat me fair and square. It was a great game of snooker, obviously. I was gutted, of course I was. I was so close to my all-time dream and goal, you know, but no, it's been a good year, whatever happens now. We'll just get our head down and look forward to the next game.
What did you make of Ronnie going out? What's the reaction in the locker room?
It makes no odds to me what Ronnie does at all. He was in the other half anyway. Obviously, it's probably big for the tournament for Ronnie to go out, especially to James, who everyone keeps saying is an amateur. It's a great win for James, however you look at it. You know, whatever Ronnie did, I don't really know Ronnie, so I can't comment. But yeah, I think the tournament's better with Ronnie in it. You know, it's such a massive draw. But there'll be a lot of players delighted for him to go out, no doubt.
Because it opens up the draw on that bottom half, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, I'm sure there's a few of the lads that love it. It makes no odds to me. If I met Ronnie, I'm in the final, mate, so I'll be on 200 large, not by one little bit, you know what I mean? It's all right for me. It's everybody else is happy.
Do you relish being the underdog going into, obviously you've said you're the underdog going into the Mark Williams, Mark Shaw?
Just being the underdog now and again is just probably a bit easier for you to play sometimes maybe, but I don't really feel like that anymore, you know. I feel like I can compete against anybody if I turn up and believe in myself.